Hello everyone and welcome back to the Ginger Binge. Today we are going to be talking about my monthly must-sees for March 2020. So the first film I want to talk about is Onward, which is, I'm pretty sure it's Pixar, animated Disney film. It's a fantasy film, okay? So they're like elves and gnomes and unicorns and shit. So like, there's magic. And their dad made a spell that he can come back for one day. I don't fucking know. But like, they do the spell wrong and it's only his legs. And yeah, and they go on adventures with the legs. The kids, I guess. It's starring my baby Thomas Stanley Holland and someone I can't stand, Mr. Chris Pratt. Okay, the next film I want to talk about is, okay, what did I go see? I went to go see Birds of Prey and they showed this trailer. I was like, ah! Like, I yelled in the theater. My cousin and my friends were like, what the fuck? And, because I knew it. The moment I saw her face, I was like, you know, like, the film is A Quiet Place 2. Quiet Place 2? Oh shit. Okay, so if you have seen Quiet Place, that's unacceptable because that's one of the best horror films I've seen in a very long time. That shit, like, I could watch, like, I hope that John Krasinski makes a million of these, because this concept is dope, you know, and it's just as long as they don't kill the deaf girl, because what I enjoy about this franchise is that we have a deaf lead, and she figured out how to, she used her disability to save her family and save the day, and it's good. And the actress is actually deaf. Like, you know how you be watching movies with people who do sign language and that shit be wrong? We don't have that here, son. And then, like, yeah, it's just so quiet and it's terrifying. And there's sometimes, like, the power that it has with very minimal dialogue. Now I know that there's gonna be more dialogue in this one because we're doing some flashbacks to when this all started, you know. But we also have a lot of new characters that, of course, we need to communicate with. And I could not tell you the last time I saw Cillian Murphy. Was he in Dunkirk? I don't know. But anyways, Cillian Murphy is in it. Brian Tyree Henry is in it. Jaimin Hounsou is in it, so. Also, don't forget, she fucking gave birth in the last one, and a baby in the apocalypse. I love that trope. Like, what we gonna do with a creature that only communicates through screams in a universe where you can't make noise? That shit is stressful. And they got like this little soundproof like suitcase for the baby, and like, just the concept of being born into a post-apocalyptic world is, you grow up never speaking at full volume unless you're by a rushing body of water. Like, can you imagine? Can you imagine? Like, oh, the world building. Oh, delicious. I don't care if this is the only movie I see this month. I will be there opening day. Okay. So, the next live action Disney remake is Mulan. If you know me, you know Mulan is my favorite Disney movie of all time. Unmatched, best music, best female protagonist in any Disney movie ever. I was 5 when the film came out, and it sticks like grits. And I love Mulan. BD Wong, Ming Na Wen, like that's much. Eddie Murphy, girl. Dottie Osmond, girl. They did not have to hurt us like that. But I'm not feeling the same way about this one, and it's because they've just changed it so much. It's a double-edged sword. Either you change it too much or you don't change it enough. Mulan was a real person. It was just, this is my duty. My father's disabled. I have to take his place. It's my family duty. Filial piety. Look that shit up. China and East Asia is all about that shit. You do what's necessary for your family, not for you as an individual. Mulan, the original one, did terribly in China because she's very much an individualist. She's like, I have to do this for my dad, you know, and her family is upset that she's doing this. China was like, what the fuck is this? Like, we don't do that shit. What the fuck? No. Sit your ass down. What the fuck? What the fuck are you talking about? In the matchmaker, like, Mulan sticks out from every other girl. She's different, you know. And that's a very Western concept. Compared to China, where you want to fit in. You don't want to be different. That's viewed as a bad thing. So Mulan did terrible in China. China panned the film, calling it American Mulan or Korean Mulan because she didn't even look Chinese to them. And yeah, they were just like, the fuck is this? And Disney was appalled. You know, these white people were like, what? We did this movie of your legend and you don't like it? But of course, as an American, I love Mulan. I respect that Chinese people don't, because I feel the exact same way. So here we are now, and Disney's like, we now realize that a lot, if not most, of our money comes from China, so we need to please them. We need to appeal to them. And how do we do that? We need to make an authentic Chinese Mulan. There's already a live action Mulan film, Chinese film, that I hear is pretty fucking good. I would have left this one alone, honestly, because like I feel like with these Disney remakes, they're just trying to fix whatever they fucked up in the original one, or like make it more. It's like they're fixing their mistakes. They're editing the past. It's like, you don't need to do that, okay? There's no Mushu. There's no Li Shang. There's no singing. Ooh, And they try to get us in the trailer with the fucking the music, the instrumental of Reflection. It's like, get the fuck out of my face. And then they try to please us like, oh look, we got a female director. Is she Asian though? No, we got this white lady, you know, because even when we're being inclusive of women, only white women are the white women are the only ones we think of. Of a story about a Chinese girl. Cool. I'm out. Like, I'm just fucking out. And then, like, white director, 4 white writers, 8 producers, only 2 of which are of color, only 1 of which is Asian. If y'all cared about Chinese people, you would fucking put Chinese people behind a fucking camera. Oh, let's not forget. Let me read this to you. A Mulan producer says removing Li Shang from the film was influenced by the Me Too movement. Having a commanding officer that is also the sexual love interest was very uncomfortable, and we didn't think it was appropriate. First of all, why the fuck are you thinking about sex when it comes to a fucking kids movie? And y'all want to bring the Me Too movie? Like, what the fuck? Li Shang ain't got shit to do with that. He respected Mulan. Respect. That was what I like to call a reach. You're reaching, and you're lazy, and you. I gotta move on. For my sanity, I gotta move on. The next film I want to talk about is The Hunt, starring Betty Gilpin. Okay, so this film was supposed to come out last year, but its release was postponed because in our country, we just shoot people like all the fucking time. We like violence a lot when it's fiction. But then when that violence leaks into real life, we gotta be like, shut it down. Shut it down. This is insensitive. Which I understand, but can we just... How about we stop the shootings? This film is loosely based on the story of The Most Dangerous Game, which is a story that keeps getting told, and it's good every fucking time. It's about rich people who are like tired of hunting animals. That's boring. You know, that's so 2,000 years ago. Let's hunt people. Because we can. Like, fuck you. So, it's about, like, a dozen... It's a little Hunger Games-ish, a little Battle Royale-ish. Because these 12 strangers wake up in the forest, and they don't know how they got there. They don't know what the fuck is going on. But soon enough, they learn that they're being hunted. But... this story is refreshing because we are flipping it, you know, in that Hunger Games way, and we're gonna, how about instead of y'all, you wanna hunt me? You think you're my predator and not my equal? I got something for that ass, okay? You know, it's a Blumhouse production, but the only thing that is keeping me from being 100% on this film is the writer, who is Damon Lindelof, who I hate. Look up that man's filmography, and I would be very, very, very surprised if he has never let you down as a consumer of media. The next film I want to talk about is Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always, which premiered at Sundance this year, and it is about two cousins, one of which finds out that they are pregnant, and they have to travel. They have to travel to do something about it. And my best friend told me that it's amazing, and I trust her with all my heart. So I will see that film. Also, Never, Rarely, Sometimes, Always has a female director, and in March, which is International Women's Month, if you're not watching films by female directors, the final film the final film I want to talk about is Saint Maud. Saint Maud is distributed by A24. I don't think this has a female director. It does! Okay, Saint Maud is directed by a woman. And oh, women do horror films very well. I like me a woman directed horror. And so this is a religious horror, and we have, girl, that trailer got me fucked up. Like, there's a lot of body horror. If you don't like blood and like self-harm and shit, don't watch this. You know, if you're triggered by that, don't watch this movie. But Saint Maud, she into that, you know, like deeply religious people, the thing that they have in common is that they all hate themselves and like to punish themselves for the Lord. She takes that shit up here. Thank you for watching. This has been my monthly musties for March 2020. Feel free to like, dislike, comment, subscribe, get notified from when I update next. Thank you all, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Hey, where you learn that from? Grand Theft Auto 3?
Word? Can I borrow that?
You got a PlayStation 2?
Nah, I got Gamecast.
Gamecast? Well, there's GameCube and then there's Dreamcast. What you got?
Well, I said I got Gamecast, man. Damn, I can't afford it.
My bad. I'm just trying to help you out.